Derrick Jaxn be posting like he's not Derrick Jaxn, and I'm kind of obsessed with it because at the end of the day, y'all still following this man.
Derrick Jaxn has to be one of the most biggest down bad simps of all time. Not because he's catering to women or even pandering to women. It's just that Derrick Jaxn tries too hard to be something that he's not. At least me, I'm a down bad trick and I don't mind admitting it. Yes, I spend money on women. Yes, I pay cell phone bills and buy sandals. But I don't get on here acting like I don't do that. It's something I do and I'm proud of it. But Derrick Jaxn pretends to love women, and really you would think his best interest is to try to help them.
What I'm saying is intelligent women, they have the smallest dating pool because they have the least amount of tolerance for BS. Like an intelligent woman cannot stomach a man who can't teach her anything. And because she's intelligent, there are very few men who can. An intelligent woman can't tolerate a man that can't mentally stimulate her or that she has to explain every little thing to. An intelligent woman, she's the most likely to be insulted by a man who thinks that he can play in her face like she's dumb. So they ain't gonna laugh.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
It's clips like this that have made men just really hate Derrick Jaxn or hate his content. And it's not because that men can't do what he's saying. It's just because that those women are still chronically single anyway, and that Derrick Jaxn is just taking advantage of them. We all know that Derrick Jaxn ended up being very Dr. Umar-ish himself, like teaching one thing and doing the other. And that pretty much happened when, well, Derrick Jaxn did this.
But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out.
That's right. Derrick Jaxn's cheek clapping situation with his wife made the news in 2021. And I remember it broke the entire internet. And Tasha K was the one that broke the story, and almost overnight, it destroyed Derrick Jaxn's career. He went from, getting a lot of views on all his social media to pretty much being nothing. And then ended up getting back with his wife, cheating again for the second time, and then leaving his wife, all right? But then women still are taking advice from him.
At the end of the day, this master manipulator who cheats on his wife all the time, or was cheating on his wife, ex-wife, right? Whatever is going on there, and has you all following him for relationship advice. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. You watched it go down. You watched her hold his hand while he was explaining how much he was cheating on him. We've seen the podcast episodes where she was off her rocker, right? Talking about, oh, I didn't like my dark-skinned daughter because it reminded me of the women he was cheating on me with. Whoa, whatever you got going on there. And you still want to hear what he has to say about how women should be treated?
Now, this young lady is talking about she doesn't understand how women can be still listening to Derrick Jaxn. In fact, Derrick Jaxn's ex-wife, Danae Latrice Jackson, was saying that, she would walk in the house and see him with his other women, and all of
that women is massive. He can post things like, ladies, actually, hold on, let me show you. The number of women who aren't interested in entertaining any man right now is shocking. Y'all really turned women all the way off. He doesn't post like he's him. He is the y'all. We watch his wife curse us when she went on live and read a curse from the Bible about the women that were talking bad about her marriage while her man was cheating.
So not only did Derrick Jaxn get caught cheating, at a time his wife was even defending him. She mentions a curse from the wife. And if you guys can remember that, this was it.
Every person speaking against the names Derrick Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become fatherless. Let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until your days become few on the earth.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is when we really felt like the ex-wife was like going crazy, because she pretty much was. And even now, I mean, the poor lady is just, I mean, she's just all the way messed up. You know, this man really destroyed this lady and did it in a major way. And now we're finding out something different. A few weeks ago, Derrick Jaxn wanted his ex-wife, Derrick Jaxn, to stop using her last name, all right? Now, you may know why. If you can look at this particular post here, you can see that Tasha K put up something that's interesting. His child, Derrick Jaxn, might be rebranded again. He's reportedly dating a new influencer, bought her a house, and she's even been posting his kids. Meanwhile, he's still in court demanding his ex-wife drop his last name. Now, him and this other lady is, you know, she got some nice sandals on. Shout out to her. That's him kissing her. And even if you look on Derrick Jaxn's social media, he's claiming to be with this woman. And look at his social media. He says, happily taken. Empathy, accountability, emotional intelligence, happily taken. Well, nobody can say that you're intelligent about anything, Derrick. But hey, man, if you like it, I love it. But I was interested in what the women had to say about this situation. This person goes, this is the type he truly wanted, wasted that woman's time, okay? He bought the new house with the money women gave him to tell lies. Shout out to that brother. Now, again, the woman said in this earlier in the video that there's so many lonely women that they want to hear stuff like this. So, hey, there's a market for it, and he has exploited it. Still on Facebook giving relationship advice. This person says, and his wife at home losing her mind. Now, stop the show. Let me just say this. I really don't think that that's funny, you know, like the way that she is, like, she's like I won't even call her a Hebrew Israelite, right? Or somebody from Israel, but you could clearly see that she has mental health issues. You know, she's doing all kind of crazy dances. I mean, you know, I actually feel that maybe it's not safe for her or even her kids, the way that she's acting. And Derrick Jaxn has broken this woman. I mean, he has broken this woman, like to the point of no return. As a man, I'm not perfect. I have never broken a person like he's done her. I've you know, obviously I've hurt people before, said bad things and things like that, but to this point, never, all right? Ish hits different when you're finally with your type, LOL. Let's talk about this. So basically, Derrick Jaxn was not attracted to Derrick Jaxn. That's what they're saying. Now, I'm gonna say this. It's probably that he wasn't attracted to her because he was. It was just that, you know, what he really wanted was he probably couldn't get at the time. And now that he can get it, you know, she's kind of, she's a beautiful lady, but she's a little bit more, I don't want to say homely, but I would say she's more conservative. She doesn't scream sex appeal. She does scream like wifely, motherly class act. That's Derrick Jaxn. She doesn't scream like booty clapper or anything like that. And the women that I've seen Derrick Jaxn with are women who are almost like IG models, okay? Light skin, big booty, things like that. Now, this person goes, he will eventually cheat on her. Absolutely. This person goes, what was the ex-wife quote about the bonnet again? This person says, had his first wife out here thinking she had to dress like Mom's Mabley in order to be a good wife. Meanwhile, this been his type all along. I mean, again, people change, situations change. Smiling like she isn't the next victim. Oh, she's definitely the next victim, okay? But if she can keep herself together, you know, him to have another scandal out there like that, it might be too much, so he may not go that route. This is the perfect example of why you need to be careful who you pour time into and help build, because he will use you until he can't no more, then drop you after he gets to the level in his life he wants to be for someone else. I don't know, honey, that she helped him. I doubt that, but I get what you're trying to say. Women typically do not help men build, but I see what you're saying. It's sad because he really broke the soul of his wife. Yes, it is definitely sad. And then this person says, yep, never suffer with any man that ain't worth it. Be the girl that spends his money and stands on business. I feel bad for his ex. Yeah, just be the girl that spends his money, right? I mean, this kind of advice that y'all be giving don't make no sense. But ultimately, Derrick Jaxn has moved on. I don't know so much about buying her a house, but he has moved on. And eventually, there you go. For all you ladies out there that have been listening to Derrick Jaxn for all this time, you know, thinking that he really cares about you. For me, I think that it's just really sad because you thought that he cared about you. And that is the situation that a lot of women that are taking this information from men who are talking about, oh, older women are great, you know, women with single mothers are the best moms. And I'm not here to argue that point, but what I am here to say is a lot of these men don't feel like that's pushing this out. A lot of these men are saying that because they want to use those women. They want to take advantage of those women. And women just think these guys are being genuine, and you know, you're spending $100 or $200 on a ticket or merchandise and choruses and stuff like that. These guys are somewhere cheating, you know, disrespecting women, and then you know, the women that supporting him, you don't even have a chance with a guy like Derrick Jaxn. He's going to get what he really wants off of your dime. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshie Jackson back at it again. The episode of the Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Curly Bell. We're out.